which pull-up grip should you use in order to build a big back? So when we talk about pull-up grips, there are three main types of grips, okay? The first one is called a pronated grip, which is your traditional pull-up. Whenever people talk about pull-up, it's usually talking about pronated grip. So pronate basically means my palms face away from me, right? So a standard pull-up, usually the palms are facing away from you, okay? So that's pronated grip. Next will be a neutral grip. So instead of my palms facing you, my palms face each other. That is neutral grip. Your last grip you have is called a supinated grip, which is what people call a chin-up grip, where my palm is facing towards me. Okay, so there's the three types of grips that you have. So if you look into the online world, right, usually people tell you that a pronated grip, right, will build more lats. A neutral grip will hit a bit of your bicep and your lats, and lastly, your supinated, your chin-up grip hits most of your bicep. However, all these people are saying these studies basing off EMG studies, which is not accurate. So EMG studies is whereby they place electrodes in your body, right, on your biceps, on your back, and then you do the workout, and then they tell you like, oh, since this is the highest activated point, this is the reason why this will build the most muscle. However, EMG studies is not a good representation of how much muscle hypertrophy you will build over the long period of time. As of now, of March 2026, there are no studies comparing these three pull-ups over extended period of times, comparing how much muscle people actually gain. So at this point, there is no data showing which grip is better. So this is probably not the video you guys were wishing for, but that's the truth, right? Honestly, at this point, just pick whichever grip that you like, right? And then do it for a long period of time, get good at it. However, I just have one thing to say is I don't like when people go way too wide, right? Because your lats can actually move through a big range of motion, and if you go too wide, you actually don't move your lats a lot. There's not much range of motion. So I would say about shoulder width apart, don't go too wide, okay? If you ask me personally, what do I like? I like a supinated grip. The only reason is because your lats is actually attached to the back of your body, right? All the way to your arm area. And actually by supinating at the top, you actually get a deeper stretch. But this is just personal preference. You guys can try it out. And yeah, so at the end of the day, just do whatever you like.